Hi everyone, gonna take my August ride down the Dragon and back. We've got a, I like that one, that's pretty cool. We've got a very big presence of the Highway Patrol here today. So we will try to keep it under the speed limit, but you can see them all down there. They got something going on here. They don't know what it is, but they got it up here going. But I don't go fast anyway, so we'll see what happens. See if they got a few people staked out up here, what they're doing. We'll find out. First time I've seen that kind of presence on the Dragon. All the Highway Patrolmen. Of course, this is the North Carolina side. I don't know what's going on in Tennessee. But anyway, I don't imagine there'll be a whole lot of people that turn up the roads today if with that much presence. But who knows? You never know. People are crazy. Speed limit on the Dragon is essentially 30 miles an hour for the most part. I think it's got a 40-mile stretch maybe, I'm not sure. When you get toward one end or the other, I think it picks up a little bit. Far Tennessee. And this is where we get on it right here. As you go into Tennessee, this is when I consider where it really starts. And this is where the twisties really begin. So. But of course they've got new paving up here, they've made all kinds of improvements. It's a really nice ride up here now. Nothing bad at all as far as rough roads or anything that I remember. We'll see. We were up here a couple months ago in the spring, in May, for our anniversary ride, and this is Susan's birthday's in August, and so we come celebrate her birthday here. Just a really nice road to ride. You don't have to bust your ass on it. We'll see how it goes. Maybe we get around the corner down here in Tennessee, we'll have a big presence. Who knows? Maybe it's Highway Patrol Day. I'll see a few people around here, I reckon. This is a video is a little different because we're doing the helmet cam this time. And, see how that works out. I much prefer the Steadicam myself, but I can try to keep my head steady. Everything will be okay. Had some interesting adventures to get here. It seems like there's always something I've got to do before we can come, and lately we've had other things crop up on us that have sort of kind of put the load on me even doubly so. Our grandkids from Texas came to visit, and they left the day before we had to leave to come here, so I had a lot on my plate to get ready. And the worst part was that I take the camper off of the truck when we're not camping, so that I can use the truck. That's all I have to drive other than this and my old Yamaha. My wife has a car, and we usually drive it everywhere. But sometimes she needs to go somewhere, and it's raining or something. I need a truck or need some way to get around. That's why I take it off. Well, I backed up to it, hooked everything up, pulled out the little remote control, jack control. To to raise it up and hit the button, and nothing happened. Everything was working. All the lights are on. It's got power. I checked each individual jack. There are 4 of them. I checked each of them individually. I've got it's got a standard SAE connector on it, and I've got plenty of those with my chargers. And so I got one that had the alligator clips on it to hook onto your battery, and I got that and hooked it up with the battery just to see, and the jacks go up and down fine. So I checked the awning, and the awning runs off the same control, and with the alligator clips on there giving power to the wiring, it worked fine. But if I do it like I'm supposed to do it, which turn it on, and there's a power switch you turn on, and that's just the way it goes. Did nothing happen. So I started troubleshooting it. Of course, like I said, the grandkids were there, and so we had a lot of stuff we got to do with them, so I'd have to stop what I was doing, and we go do some stuff with them and hang out with them some, and take them places. And finally, at one point, Susan took the boys to go bowling, and while they were doing that, I really got some serious work time in on this project, and I could not make it work no matter what I did. So I went online, did some research. I can get a new one for $750. That's a bit excessive. So what I ended up doing was, since I checked all the wiring, all the wires going to the jacks from the box area are fine. All the jacks go up and down if I put power on them. And so I ordered some terminal blocks to tie the main power leads into and pull power off of them. And I put a master cutoff switch on it. Then I ordered individual 30 amp fuse leads for each one of the jacks. And I ordered some 30 amp rated switches, momentary switches, two-way. What they call reversing switches. Wow. There were some trees down here, weren't there? But, and I set about starting to do some work. And the hardest part about the whole job was having to change the wire ends on the wires already wired into the camper. I had to go from a spade to a little push-on connector, and to work with the switches. And so I spent about an hour and a half doing all that and got it all wired up. By golly, it works. The only disadvantage is I can't see the other side of the camper while I'm operating it, but I'll get by. I mean, heck, I didn't always walk around there when I had the remote control to see what's going on. You can pretty much tell what's happening by how the camper moves up and down, whether it's level or not. But anyway, they work. I haven't taken the camper off again though, so I don't know, how well it's going to work. We'll see when we put a load on it. With freewheeling, they work fine. But again, and I just got that finished just in time to have to do all the other stuff to get the bike in. Then I loaded Susan's bike in the trailer. It's the last thing that goes in the trailer except for the steps going into the camper. And loaded it. So I better check some things out while I was trying to get into the frunk, which is the trunk on the front of it. And it has 2 ways to get in. It has an electric switch, and it has a cable that comes off of the ignition switch. You push the switch all the way in, push down it, and turn it to one side, and it's supposed to unlock it. Well, I tried that, and nothing happened. I said, oh hell. So then I tried it the other way. The other way controls the seat. You have to raise the seat up to get to the gas cap. Well, the seat didn't come on. I said, oh man, what is going on here? So now, if we can't get the seat up, we can't get fuel in her bike. That means I can't take her bike. I'll have to bring this and then my Yamaha and let her ride this for the week. She'd rather not do that. She much prefers her own motorcycle. So, anyway. I played with it. I finally got it to open. I went online and saw some cheat codes to how to get in there if I have to. And went out and said, well, let's try it some more. And I tried it and it actually worked. somebody said just press down just lightly on the seat to try it. Maybe it's just bound up, and it turns out that's what it was. For some reason, it had just bound itself up, and the cable wasn't releasing. So I played with it, and finally it's working. So both of those are working. The switch works on the trunk, so that's not an issue. And we use it more than the other anyway, and have been able to put gas in our bike so far. But we'll find out later today or tomorrow whether the seat will open up. If it won't, I'll have to try some of the tricks of the trade they told me. Anyway, what do you think of the Dragon? It's a little bit cloudy today. I was hoping there'd be more sun. The camera usually does a pretty good job of lightening it up, but it's well paved, well marked. Not too busy today. Nobody's caught up to me, knock on wood. And with all the highway patrolmen there, I don't think they're going to, really. It's really interesting. I don't know. But it's a Wednesday. Excuse me. No, this is Thursday. Yeah, this is a Thursday. So Thursday the 13th of August, and we come out here on Wednesdays and Thursdays usually pretty light anyway, because poor suckers have to work, a lot of them, for those fancy motorcycles. And being retired, and riding an older bike, it's not an issue. This is my Ryker here is the newest bike we have, and this is 2020. Susan's RT is a 2013, and my Yamaha is a, shoot, what is it? I can't even remember how it's. I think it's a little older. No, it's definitely older. It's an 08. Is it 08? No, that's the car. Anyway, it's old. I'm losing my mind, so it's old. But it still runs good. I ride it around Atlanta occasionally. Much prefer it to this in Atlanta. Oh, that's a police officer right there. How about that? Wonder if he's gonna. They're having a. You know what this is? I know exactly what they're doing. They're doing a. Not an intervention. What would you call it? They're doing a heightened presence on the Dragon today to get people to slow down, just enjoy it. I'm running 30 miles an hour when I can. I can't run 30 everywhere. So I'm just out here running around. You know who's going to suffer is the guys who take the pictures, because there's not going to be any traffic. If you pull up there and you see a parking lot full of North Carolina Highway Patrolmen, there's another patrolman. He's riding. Yeah, they're doing it. Oh, hey guys, you're going to catch up to them. It's crazy. They'll catch right up to those guys. They're doing a presence. Presence on the Dragon. That's cool. Good than that. This is when it pays to be old and slow. It's when they're. But that was looked like 2 Tennessee Highway Patrolmen on motorcycles. And let's see how many. I don't think I've ever seen more than 2 here in one time. It isn't stopping people from zipping around here. 3 Porsches went by. They're going to catch up to that guy in just a second. And maybe that's just what they're doing. They just ride the Dragon all day, and that'd be a way to kind of keep things under control, I guess. But interesting times. You never know what you're going to find when you come up here. So far, I've only seen the one camera. Maybe they're not filming today. As much. Who knows? Mile 5.5. It's supposed to be 11 miles. The Dragon. nice through here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Got us a deer. Got a couple of deer. Get her, go get her. Chase her. Go get her. Look at you. Not that. Got some wildlife today. They knew I had the helmet cam on today. I'll have to make that a little short snippet. We have the police and deer on the Dragon today. Hope I got that. I reckon we'll find out in editing. That. I think Susan was originally going to come down here, but I think she wanted to get a picture. I don't know, I'm not sure we'll do it this time. Maybe we'll do it in a day or two, who knows. She wanted to get a picture down here of the two of us. We do a Christmas picture, but I don't know if August is the appropriate time for Christmas pictures. Who knows? There's Slayer. Okay, he's in business. Real pretty sweepers through here. They'd be tight turns anywhere else, but here they're the sweepers. $129 again. Tell the Dragon, where else can you have fun riding 25 miles an hour? Yeah, the thing about the Dragon is that, you know, the turns are so tight, and with the mountain right there, we just don't have a line of sight on a lot of these corners, so you can't see what's coming up ahead. Why my head been itching all day today. I don't know why, but it has been. Might have ants in the helmet, who knows. Wonder how many more years we'll be coming up here to ride this. We've been to, just kind of sneaks up on you, we've been together 15 years. And thought I was pretty old when we got together. Then, we ain't getting any younger. Susan's mobility is a little bit limited, and gosh, my brain is leaving me big time. I think mine's more stress related than anything else. Like everything I turn around. something I got to work on. Thought about trading her bike in. Her bike had caused problems last time, and right now it's fixed, and we'll see how well it does. But thought about, love to get her on a Ryker. That would make my life so much easier in terms of loading and unloading from the trailer, because this is so much smaller. But she likes her comforts. She likes her RT. I wouldn't mind getting her another RT, but they're about $32,000, $33,000 now. That's a lot of money for retirees to spend, and they won't give us anything for hers. I don't know if I can even sell it for her. Alrighty, here at the turnaround, or the overlook, excuse me. This is as far as I go on the Dragon. And so I'll wind it up here, and we'll take some video going back up. Take care.